a little short video about my favorite painters of all history. The first painter worth mentioning is Edmund Blair Leighton. I just like the way that he does the fabrics of the clothing. He really knows how to render fabric well. He could have done just a plain little regular color, but he went extra nuts on the details and it really shows. The next painter worth mentioning is Fredric Soulacroix. I also like him because of the way he does the clothing, but in his case he does a very nice type of shimmering fabrics and it looks fun. So that's why I like his work. Continuing on the fabric department, James Tissot is another great painter that renders fabric super amazing. Like most painters, people like that they teach in school are just the painters that do like your Venuses and your like Mona Lisas and other stuff and other, and others that just specialize in drawing the female body without like anything. So I just like better James Tissot because he knows how to draw an elegant lady. He really knows how to do dress as well, James Tissot. Well, it makes sense because his mother ran like a dress store, a fabric dress store. So he got a lot of exposure on how to illustrate lady dress as well. He knows fashion because his mother knows fashion. And I really wish they would mention him from time to time in art history. It's not like... He also has some pretty cool religious paintings too. And even then he goes like crazy rendering the outfits of Jesus Christ. It's not your... and of his apostles. Not your typical biblical paintings. He goes a little extra on the outfit details. And that makes it more special. I'm getting out of the dress department. I wanted to mention Aivozovsky. Well, one of those Russian painters. He just, of all of the painters that are my favorite, he's like very, very prolific. Like he has a bunch of seascapes. Like if you want to know how to like render ocean just right, just look at his work. He said like he had photographic memory. And you can actually really tell it's a painting, but it actually almost looks like a photograph because of how nice he renders the ocean. It just looks awesome. Another, a bit more slightly more modern painter is the work of Micheal. I like how he draws how he paints his maidens, and his abstract backgrounds look very interesting. They remind me a little bit of Klimt, just a little bit. As far as creepy painters are concerned, I like this Polish guy named Zdislav Beksinski. Beksinski. I'll write it down somewhere. He has like a weird name. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Anyhow, this Polish painter, he paints like the most creepiest type of creepy paintings there ever was. And here's here's an example of a tasteful, creepy type of painting. Just like, he specializes in creepy artwork. And more people should go around creepy. Not every cool artwork needs to be beautiful to be interesting, Speaking of beautiful painters, I also like the work of William Adolphe Bouguerau. Since he was working during the Impressionist movement, but doing academic paintings, he doesn't usually get mentioned in art history. People are usually like, oh, look at this Impressionist, oh, look at this Impressionist, but like, he was making like, yes, he was an academic painter, but his academic paintings were like a little something extra. He just knew how to paint he just knew how to paint people. It's like almost for a photographic level, but also in an idealized fashion. He just knew how to paint people. And Lithuanians too. It just looked very nice and very beautiful. And he also has like some weird creepy paintings here and there, but you can Google it yourself. I hope that you look up his work. Bouguerau is great. As far as Impressionist painters, I like a lot the work of Joaquin Soroya. He was famous during his time, and then nobody remembers him that much these days. He did Impressionism, but he mainly used earth colors, nice warm colors, because his favorite theme of plein air painting was he would just go to the beach and then start painting people, It was just fun. He liked the beach side, and he liked painting people having fun at the beach, and that's what his paintings are about. So if you're a person that loves the beach, you should check out his works, And then you get a nice beachy type of feeling about his painting, just nice and relaxing. Another great painter worth mentioning, it's a painter slash, he did posters for to promote stuff. But they did look very amazing. The posters of Alphonse Mucha. Art Nouveau, yeah, I remember now. So yeah, his Art Nouveau stuff is they all, he knew how to sell something. He just the most beautiful render maiden selling you whatever. It just certainly goes to show that presentation makes a big difference as far as advertisement is concerned. Well, at least it was during the old days. These days they're just trying anything in order to try to get your ever shifting attention, your ever losing attention or whatever. Anyhow, as far as advertisement paintings are concerned, Alphonse Mucha, if you're doing advertisement paintings, you gotta check out Alphonse Mucha. He knew how to sell stuff in Art Nouveau style. Another good painter is Frederic Morgan. I like his work mainly because the way he draws little kids and pets. Most painters, they just stuck to series, Bible paintings, mythological paintings. But, he took a little simple side, little kids playing with pets. It's cute. As far as cute paintings are concerned, Frederic Morgan is your guy. Following, continuing on that topic, I like also Briton Riviere. He tried other stuff, but I just like him specifically because of the way that he draws his dogs. He really captures very well, those kinds of little puppy looks that, that your pet dog gives you. He really knew how to illustrate doggos. As far as historical paintings, I like a lot the work of Sir Alma Tadema. Mainly I just like the way that he illustrated Greek and Roman times, he paid a lot of attention to the backgrounds and the nice little petals and the outfits of the people. It looked authentic enough. And it's just very useful for people that want to do Greek stuff but don't want to research stuff. So just look at the Sarah Alma Tadema works and you know the type of Greek thing, the look that you're looking for. Alright, so we're almost done here. So another great painter I want to mention is Degas, mainly because of his ballerina, little pastel drawing, sketches, painting, whether pastels painting or sketches or drawing or whatever. So potato. Well, he did pastel and he was your typical, I don't need to I don't need to paint to make my money, so I'm just gonna draw ballerinas. The Impressionism was just the time of you pick the topic that you it was no longer just doing what the academics wanted, you were painting what you wanted, what expressed your artistic ideas. So the Impressionists were very much into express yourself, which why there's also a subgroup of Impressionists that were called the Expressionists, the poor Munch guy that was a little crazy person, and that's why he made the scream, because he just couldn't put up with the world. And considering how, there's plenty of crazy artists out there. Anyhow, the next great painter worth mentioning is Botero, Fernando Botero. I think he might be alive. I don't know if he survived the plague. I hope he did. I like the way he paints people and stuff and building. His work makes me smile. and for that he's a great painter. Well, I hope you find this short list of my favorite painters amusing. Bye bye, and God bless.